Welcome to the Talk No Me podcast. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Ben.
Now, before we start this episode or this chapter, I got a message, and I gotta get it off my chest. This is a direct message to Oda, if he's ever watching this. Huh? No. I gotta get this one off, because I am pissed. I am pissed off. This chapter was absolute trash to me. In my opinion, just this chapter was absolute trash. Now, Oda, I want you to listen closely. Sanji got a buff in Whole Cake. He got a raid suit and he got enhancements. Now, granted, he destroyed the raid suit, but he got enhancements. Zoro got a buff on Wano. Ben, I know, don't say anything just yet. Don't say anything just yet. Let me get this one off. Zoro got a buff in Wano. Nami got a buff in Wano. In Zeus. Oda, aren't you listening to me? If Usopp does not get one of two things, then Oda, you are a racist to Africans. You are racist to Africans, because Usopp is one of the OG 5. It's Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, and Usopp. So far, all of them have gotten a significant buff. So if Usopp doesn't get one of two things, the first being some sort of power, like a weapon. Ideally, like in my head canon, I want him to get Ragnar. Usopp has to get some sort of a weapon, right? Some sort of a power buff. Or he has to be able to control his observation haki that he unlocked 3 arcs ago. Oda. That's 6 years. That's 6 years ago in real time. So, yeah, he needs a high div fight where his observation haki is challenged, because right now Usopp is not beating Van Augur. He's not standing a chance against Usopp. Usopp is useless. He's running around Elbaph as a mascot. Oda, if you don't give him a buff by the end of Elbaph, you might as well kill him. That's his theory. You might as well bring his theory to light, man. Like, just do it. Just kill him. But aside from that, this chapter was absolute trash. Did not like it. This is my take on the entire thing, the entire chapter from me. This is my opinion. I just want to throw it out there. But now we can get into the chapter, so my partner here can give his thoughts and concerns about the chapter. So yeah, again, welcome to the Talk No Me podcast. We're breaking down and talking about chapter 1176, called With Pride. The chapter should honestly be called No Body, No Death.
Or With Shame.
With shame.
Or I like no shame.
No shame.
The chapter's called No Shame.
No shame. But yeah, okay. I'm done with my rant. Guys, let me know in the comments. But yeah, Ben, what are your overall thoughts on the chapter?
I wouldn't go as far, but I wasn't expecting Usopp to get something by now. I still think by the end of the arc he'll get a power buff. So I will say wait. I will say deep breaths. I am waiting patiently. Oda has a plan for Usopp. It's the only way. You know, he's like I said, he's the original part of the original 5.
He is.
So Oda's not gonna shaft him for so long. Oda has something in store for Usopp. So
after what happened this chapter, I am losing hope. Man, I am losing hope after what happened this chapter.
It didn't look good for Usopp this chapter.
At all.
Say that. Everybody is running, doing something irrelevant. Usopp has his hands on his head, scared about something that isn't even in the chapter.
Brook had a feat. Man, Brook had a feat.
I do think that Oda needs to do more with Usopp. That is true. Dressrosa was 6 years ago, and Usopp has done nothing since. I do fully agree with all of that. He does need a power buff, absolutely. I'm just saying, give Oda some time to cook. But that I like. Well, first of all, I don't think Usopp's getting Ragnar. It's too big.
Okay, yeah.
You know if Loki can hold it,
like
Usopp
I said, it's just my head canon. It's just my head canon.
Unless Ragnar can change size.
That would be cool. But Loki's not giving up Ragnar.
No.
So you know what? We might as well throw that theory away.
But how do I feel the rest of the chapter though? Like the beginning part, I didn't hate it. I thought it was pretty solid. But we'll get to the part. But we know the part that sucks. We know the part that sucks the most in this chapter.
All right. So, okay. Then let's talk about one Straw Hat who got a super buff this chapter.
Yes.
The man himself, Frankie.
Yeah.
Frank. Now, honestly, what do you think about this buff? Because I don't like it. It's too easy. It was too easy, and I'm surprised Frankie didn't think of this.
Well, this is what separates Frankie from Vegapunk. Frankie's really smart, great engineer and everything, but he's not Vegapunk.
He's not Vegapunk.
So it's nice that we have something that separates Vegapunk from Frankie. 'Cause right now, everything that's like part of Frankie's body and all his machinery and not really a ship, but the features on the ship, it comes from Vegapunk's technology.
Yeah,
so
right.
now we see that Vegapunk was able to extend the technology to show the difference in the gap,
Yeah,
and we know what
absolutely,
Frankie has to work towards.
Yeah.
But we also see that now Frankie can also fight with the higher tier characters, because based on what we saw from Egghead, I don't think Frankie could have beaten a God's Knight.
Yeah.
But now there's no question he could.
You really think he's strong? He's
not all of the God's Knight. Like he's still not a match for someone like Shamrock or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But a lower tier God's Knight, I don't know if they've shown me one yet. But a lower tier God's Knight, I think Frankie could tussle.
Do you think Frankie's stronger than Moria with this buff?
Gekko Moria?
Yeah, Gekko Moria. He's like the lowest tier warlord at this point, right?
You know what? Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
You're gonna give it to Frankie?
Yes. At this point, I have Frankie over Moria.
Just off of one attack, man.
No, it's not. It's not out of one attack. That's what you Kobe fans do. That's not what I do. I'm looking at Frankie's entire body work. I've seen Frankie one tap a Vice Admiral.
Ooh, the Vice.
No, but this was before the power buff.
Okay.
So now that he has a power buff after he was already one tapping Vice Admirals. I'm not saying he's Admiral level. No, I'm definitely not saying that. However, it's not like Moria was Vice Admiral level.
No, he was no scrub, man. He went toe to toe with Kaido. Man.
No, we saw in the recent SBS. He didn't go to one. He was adopted in I think it was at 140 something. Right. But he was adopted by a family in Wano, and then they gave him the name Kozuki, and then he went to spin the block against Kaido, but then got washed. So it's not like it was like 1-on-1 big cruise, the Moria pirates versus the Beast pirates, and then it ended up with a 1-on-1 clash. No, it was essentially a cap story. It was a cap story, and it was an easy dub for Kaido. So that SBS completely diminished whatever aura Moria had left.
Yeah.
And now we know Moria's not Vice Admiral level, and now that I think Frankie's stronger than most Vice Admiral level.
No, relax.
No,
man. Let's just relax.
No.
You're gonna tell me a warlord is now Vice Admiral?
I think Moria
level.
is.
How does that make
Moria's
any
at
sense?
best low tier Vice Admiral.
Low tier Vice Admiral.
Yes.
It's crazy work.
Yes. But Frankie, I think, is a higher tier vice admiral.
Okay, so you're saying Frankie could be a warlord?
Yes.
Wow, that's a wild take.
Well, how is that a wild theory?
That's a wild take.
Okay,
man.
my honest question for you: do you think that Frankie should have a bounty over $1 billion right now? Does he deserve it? The ship that they're traveling on is whose?
With this buff right now?
I think before the buff.
Okay, not before the buff.
The ship that they're traveling on is whose?
Well, it's Frankie. He built it. That's his role on the.
Who's the one that, other than Luffy and Usopp, who played the most vital role in Dressrosa? You don't have to think about this.
I know.
What happened in the factory?
Okay, yeah, Frankie.
All right.
Well, Usopp. First was Usopp.
But and I said Luffy, then Usopp.
Luffy and Usopp. Okay.
Right. So if Usopp has a bounty of 500 million after that, then there's no reason why Frankie should have been left with 94. That's not fair.
So you think, his bounty should be $1 billion, or? I
think you can make a case that he could have $1 billion berry bounty.
That's too much.
I didn't say you definitely should. I think you can make a case for it.
Make a case.
But I think every Straw Hat right now has too low of a bounty. Every Straw Hat except Usopp.
Yeah,
every single one of them. Because Luffy, there's no way that you're beating someone that has like 4.7 billion buried bounty, and then he only has the 3 billion. Same with Kid and Law. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
For Zoro and Sanji, they beat King and Queen. And they had 3.3 something billion berry bounties. There's no reason why.
Wait, Queen and King?
No, they had 1.3. Sorry.
Oh, 1.3. Okay,
so there's no reason why they should be just hovering about $1 billion.
Yeah.
Right. Who's Who is a former Cypher Pole who's supposed to be on par with someone like Rob Lucci. There's no reason why Jinbei, and Jinbei's a former warlord. There's no reason why Jinbei should have only $1 billion berry bounty. Doesn't make any sense. Robin is the most important figure in the entire world right now. There's no reason why she should only have 930 million.
That's still a lot. I think that's a fitting bounty for Robin.
I think the threat that she posed to the world government might be more than the threat that. Well, no, it's more than the threat that Zoro posed. Is it not? Who's the bigger threat to the world government, Robin or Zoro?
No, it's Robin for sure. So, I agree with you on that one. Yeah. But I mean.
But the bounty's based on threats to the world government, not how strong of a pirate you are. Because Buggy has a 3.1 billion berry bounty.
Yeah, and he's weak.
Exactly. So it's not about strength. It's about the threat you pose to the world government. So Robin should have a higher one for that reason. Frankie has done so much damage. Remember, on Dressrosa, on Wano, he beat Sasaki.
Yeah.
And Sasaki had a bounty of like what, almost like 4 billion. But Frankie beat and frankly Robin. Like, if Robin gets the buff for beating Black Maria, then Frankie should get something for beating Sasaki. Because the bounty's about the same thing. Okay, so Frankie should be at least higher than Usopp.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, but I don't think he should be in $1 billion.
No, I said you can make a case for it.
Yeah, make a case for it. Yeah. So do you think this buff is well deserved then? Like, did you not feel like it was too easy? It came to him.
It was a bit easy.
He didn't earn it.
He didn't. That is true. He didn't earn it. However, I think he deserves a buff.
He deserves it. It's like, oh, here, just take a cola.
Yeah,
that's your buff.
I think Frankie, this chapter, he had a stronger punch than Jinbei.
Then let's not go there. Jinbei's not using his final. That's not his final attack.
That's the move he used to beat Who's Who.
Yeah, but
so it's his strongest move.
No, I don't think
it's the strongest one.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
So you tell me that against Who's Who, the guy who was notorious racist against its entire people, Jinbei's not gonna try?
It was a mid diff at least.
Okay, so how come against the Gorosei on Egghead he didn't use anything stronger?
I mean, your face. That's a Gorosei.
He fought Satan and his minions and didn't want to use anything stronger.
That's not his final move. That can't be his final move.
It's the strongest move of Jimmy's we've seen.
But
are we sure that this is the strongest move of Frankie's yet?
Oh yeah.
Are we sure Dexter's his strongest move yet?
Huh?
Are we sure that Dexter is his strongest move?
Yeah, for sure. Come on, man.
Okay, so why are you assuming that that's Frankie? Why are you assuming that that's Frankie's strongest, but it's not Jinbei's strongest? Why does Jinbei get the benefit of the doubt, but Frankie doesn't? See, the problem is you don't respect Frankie. That's your problem. And every single person watching can see your lies. You just don't respect Frankie for what he is.
No, it's just, I don't know, man. His buff is not earned, so he doesn't earn my respect. I need a fight, like a high div fight that's gonna, elevate him,
unlock
man.
something?
Yeah, unlock something, man. Vegapunk just handed him a buff. Like,
And Oda handed Luffy a buff.
Come on.
Well, we were talking earlier. When did Law train to have his Devil Fruit release?
It's off screen. Oda can't really show all of this stuff.
Which I get. So how do you know that this is Frankie's strongest move? You haven't seen him train off screen.
Okay, fine. You know what? Okay, fine. I take back what I said. All right, we don't know if it's the strongest move or not.
Exactly.
All
All I'm saying in the panel is that Frankie's move seems to have done more damage than Jinbei's.
No, we don't know that.
All Jinbei did was cause a little belly ache to the tapeworm. Frankie's taking out his face. Frankie took out the thing's face.
Wow.
Yeah, look, it's a small tummy ache that Jinbei's giving.
It's the Jinbei downscale for me, man.
I'm not downscaling Jinbei. I'm upscaling Frankie.
Yeah, by downscaling Jinbei.
No. I think two things can exist. Jinbei's strong, and he's probably stronger than Frankie. Well, he's definitely stronger than Frankie.
Stronger.
But in this panel, Frankie did more damage.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, he got a super buff. That's fine.
But I want you to respect the buff.
But the thing is, Jinbei isn't even in water.
What's your point?
Wait, is he in water?
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay, he's not in water. So you can't tell me that's his strongest move.
And I do understand that. I think Jinbei on land is Frankie level.
Damn. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Think about it back.
You just
think about back in Marineford War.
You just said Jinbei's stronger than Frankie, and now he's on his level.
Yeah, because I'm judging Jinbei as an entirety, and I have to include Jinbei in water. All I'm saying is, in this specific panel, Frankie's attack looks stronger than Jinbei's attack.
You're just going off base of one attack.
But I didn't say this panel proves that Frankie's stronger than Jinbei. All I'm saying is the attack is stronger than Jinbei's.
The attack.
Dexter is stronger than Vagabond.
Okay, I will give you that. The attack might be stronger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but just Frankie isn't stronger than.
Wait, hold on. Before we even go there, look at the next panel. On the next page right after. The thing's head was cut off by Frankie, but the thing's stomach is still perfectly intact.
Yeah.
So yeah, Frankie punched the thing's head off. So whose attack is stronger, Jinbei or Frankie, Daniel?
Okay, it is Frankie.
Exactly.
It's definitely Frankie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll give it to Frankie.
So which means that it's either Jinbei is as strong as Frankie on land, or Frankie is Warlord level. I'm not trying to like downscale Jinbei or anything. All I'm saying is we have to give Frankie that same amount of respect. And for the longest time, we've all had a lower impression of Frankie's power because of the bounty system.
Yeah.
So the bounty system has exceedingly messed up our thought process on One Piece.
What about Killingham?
Well,
the God's Knight.
The longest time we thought that he was the not as bad as the rest of them.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It turns out we were completely wrong.
Oda, what is going on with these God's Knights? We need to.
They're all terrible in their own way.
Yeah,
it's not even the same way. Garling, he killed his baby mom, and then essentially kidnapped his sons. Summers is he's Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate is crazy.
And now Killingham is the most racist person we've seen thus far in the series.
Yeah. I thought he was a fishman.
It's only because of the teeth.
The teeth.
Yeah. Everybody I've seen talking about this and saying the same. I don't. There's nothing fishman about him except the teeth.
How does Emu choose these God Knights?
No,
who's choosing these God Knights? Because they're horrible. Harold was a God's Knight.
Yeah, but Killingham's a Celestial Dragon though. He started as a Celestial Dragon.
you start off as celestial dragon and then you move up to become a god knight. You have to have some sort of combat capabilities.
Well, think about it this way: if Doflamingo stayed as the dragon, he would have been a god's knight.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
I don't know about Corazon, but maybe him too.
Yeah.
Right. So I think once you are a dragon, they're the first people picked from, they're chosen from, and then they start proving themselves in fights as like soldiers, and then they establish the original covenant with Emu, and then once Emu sees more of them, then Emu brings them more into the fold, because the rest of the dragons don't know anything about the world, as we saw with Sharia during Vegapunk's message.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So it's only after you've demonstrated a certain level of power that they'll recruit. So the recruit is probably similar to when they recruit people outside the Gods and Knights, but the interior happens a bit more streamlined.
This guy caved his head in. he caved his head. Oh my goodness. No, that's just disappointing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far they've just all been disappointing.
But do you know what I thought about?
What?
Like, do you know how all the celestial dragons they wear the glass on their head to not breathe the same air? Killingham's the only God's Knight that does that. So we should have known that he was racist from the jump. We should have known that he was a notorious racist from the jump. He's the only God's Knight that we've seen thus far who wears that on his head. Do you know what I forgot in this chapter? I forgot Bonnie was with them.
Yeah.
So I see pictures like, oh hey, and now Bonnie's just staying in her kid form.
Yep.
But I guess he's not gonna participate in too many more fights.
Look, I wouldn't mind if Bonnie joins the Straw Hats.
She's not joining. I mean, I would like it too, but she's not joining.
Cause like, think about it. What's gonna happen with Kuma?
They're gonna stay on Elbaph with Vegapunk, and Vegapunk's gonna work on Kuma. Well, specifically.
I can definitely see that happening. Yeah.
Because like, the thing about people joining the Straw Hats is, and this is the same thing I had about someone like Yamato joining at the time, or Vivi. What did they provide to the crew?
Yeah.
Everybody except Zoro has a specific role in the crew. That's true. Loki, like,
if he joins,
if he does join, right? Like, we know Usopp's the Luffy's the captain. Mm-hmm. We know Zoro's the only one that doesn't really do anything on the crew except sleep and then man the sails and maybe look out once in a while. Mm-hmm. Right? We know that Nami's a navigator. We know Sanji's the cook. We know Chopper's the doctor. We know Robin's the archaeologist. We know Frankie's the shipwright. We know Brooks the musician. We know Jinbei's the helmsman. They all have a clearly defined, and we know Usopp is everything. Is a utility piece. Yeah. So we know everybody except Zoro has a clearly defined role on the crew. Mm-hmm. But everybody that we thought would join, like Vivi, what's she gonna provide? She only knows about Alabasta. If their trip is anywhere outside of Alabasta, she's useless to them.
Yeah.
Yamato, she already knows too much, so she can't join the crew to start telling them more stuff about the voice entry. So she wasn't gonna join.
She's gonna. I wouldn't mind if she joined the Grant fleet though.
Sure, just give her a limited amount of screen time.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear the I'm Odin thing. I'll be honest. That pissed me off every time she did that. Do you know the clamps thing that Vegapunk brought up? The other energy thing?
I was just about to mention that.
I still don't get it.
So apparently Elbaph has just a whole lot of energy. Like it's like Bleach, Reishi in Bleach. Just a whole bunch of energy you can just absorb, right? See, this is why this chapter, it felt like an ass pull. Kind of like, it's like, where is this going?
Yeah.
Like, what is happening here?
I mean, I'm not surprised that Vegapunk has like a special weapon for dealing with a random thing. So Lilith having the weapon doesn't surprise me. I just don't understand the point of it being here.
Yeah. It's just to boost up Frankie, man. Come on.
No, that was the cola, but then the circular thing that Lilith had.
Yeah, in the panel, she absorbed all the energy and put it into the cola.
Oh.
Yeah, like there's a small panel here where she's filling the cola with it.
Oh, okay, so I didn't read that part right.
Yeah.
Which I think is fine that Frank gets a power buff. I think it's okay. I think he deserves it at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I think him more than Usopp deserves a power buff.
Frankie more than Usopp?
Because Frankie has done work every arc. since Dressrosa. Usopp has done nothing since Dressrosa. So Frankie has earned it.
Okay, yeah, you know what? It's true. Usopp didn't do anything in Wano. Oh my.
Even before on Zoe, Frankie's the one that patched up all their ships and helped lower the citizens down to fix Sunisha after Jack's attack.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Now he wasn't on Whole Cake, but then we saw what he did on Wano, and then we've seen what he did on Egghead. So every arc that Frankie's been in, he's had a big part in contributing. So Frankie deserves a power buff.
Wow, Usopp, man.
Yeah, it seems like Oda's forgotten about Usopp.
Yeah, so like Usopp's greatest feat post time skip was Sugar.
Yeah, beating a child twice.
That was man.
Oh no, he beat a child twice and then lied to another child. Watching the most gruesome thing I've ever seen on screen. As a little girl is rubbing some ointment on her dead father because a man told her it would save him. That is I can't believe Oda did that. I cannot believe Oda would do that and make Usopp contribute to that.
That's so sad.
Right, so that's the only thing Usopp has done post time skip. Do you want to give him credit for the page 1 fight? Because Big Mom did everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I don't give. Page 1 would have dusted Usopp.
Yeah.
Easily.
Does Gunko have a sword?
There's a little spear thingy.
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay,
unless it's Emu's. I'm not sure.
Did she have it when she first got to Elbaph? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I guess Emu's power spawn weapons too.
Yeah. Remember she spawned a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Although now I can't even blame him because Luffy spawned a baseball bat.
I know. And he painted it. He spawned paint.
I think the paint thing was just like Oda's homage to Mihawk.
Wow.
No. I actually mean that. Like it's like because Oda heard all the memes. I was like, oh yeah, Hockey's just painting your sword. He's just painting his sword black.
I hope not. Like, I hope that's not it, man. Oh man. But yeah. But I'm seeing Frankie fighting Killingham. I don't think Sanji.
Or maybe Jinbei.
Or Jinbei, yeah. Okay, let's move on to like towards the end of this chapter. And this is kind of this is where I question Oda's writing sometimes.
I felt mocked.
Yeah.
As I'm reading this, the only thing playing in my head is the Mickey Mouse theme song. Death means nothing in this.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
Just memories of Pell, Igaram, Paguya.
Yeah.
Who else was supposed to die and didn't?
Pound. Hey.
Kuma.
Hey. Kinemon,
Kiku.
Jeez,
Frankly, all the
Kinemon
scabbards.
Yeah.
Well, not all the scabbards, most of them.
Honestly, Kinemon not dying.
I'm telling you, I'm half expecting like Big Mom and Kaido to just walk out of the fire. I still fully believe Big Mom's alive at this point.
Yeah.
After something like this, this is Oda like almost laughing in our faces, saying,
"Yeah,
you really thought I was gonna kill my kid."
I don't think Kaido is dead either.
No, half expecting Ace to walk out somewhere.
So let's just talk about like what is happening here. So Dory and Brogy they get attacked by Zoro, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, they weren't originally attacked by Zoro, but they
attacked each other.
I mean, when they died.
Yeah,
they attacked each other.
So before they lobbed their head off, right, each other's head off, it seems like they snapped back into their self, right? Because in this panel, it's like, hey, Dory, you still in there? I'm barely hanging on, Brogy.
I think what happened here is like, I don't think Emo is great at controlling so many things at once. Yeah, because right now he's controlling Gunko and all these giants right now.
Yeah.
So my guess is that because there is just a widespread like of Emu's powers, he can't get everybody's like perfectly mind control. Like he can still control their physical, but can't control their mental.
Their mental, yeah.
Because even Rock was too strong for him to fight. For Emo to control his mind completely. Yeah. So you see Rock's in tears as he's even though he's talking, like you can still see the expression on his face. Yeah. So by having all, I guess, relatively strong people and giants, and you also have Gunko being controlled, and Gunko's, and remember Emo's losing control of Gunko too. Yeah. So then all these people at once, who are I guess strong, Emu is slowly losing control of their minds, but can still control their bodies. So, at least to some extent, because it looks like Dory and Broggy break free kind of like physically too. Yeah, they do. I honestly initially I thought it was because
Dory and Broggy broke free because Emu Princess Shuri broke free of Emu. Emu wavered, and then it kind of affected these guys too. That's actually
a pretty good.
That's what I thought before. So they kind of snapped out in for a second, and then they slashed each other.
So you think this happened the exact same time?
Exact same time, yeah. It could be.
It could be. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's hard to tell. What do you think? Lobbing their heads off, man. Like,
look, Broggy's laughing at us. It's like that's I was supposed to say this. Oda laughing at us, saying, "Hi, you really thought this was real? You thought this meant anything?"
Oda's giving us a huge middle finger.
Oh. What I'm also wondering, if their heads got sliced off, did they grow another head, or did their heads just like magically pop back?
That's what I'm trying to understand. This whole panel of them like coming back alive. Like it looks like they kind of they descend into the underworld or something. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. You see that it looks like black either darkness or black flames or something like that. It's just
I don't get.
It's not a good thing.
Oda needs to explain Emu's like how this is working.
Well,
it's like this makes no sense.
That brings another question, because after Dory and Broggy come back, they're in perfect health. It looks like they just woke up from a nice nap. But Rocks couldn't move. Unless Oda's trying to tell me that Dory and Broggy are stronger than Rocks.
Oh,
if that's what the new lore is saying, Oda, you're gonna have to make them do something that's better than what I saw Rocks do. They explained it in that. No, that's a pretty cool picture. I can't lie. Second last page. That's a really cool picture of having Stanson, Dory, Broggy, and the scrub with Zoro.
Okay, so Ben, wait, hold on. Before you continue, you see where Zoro is standing right now?
Yeah.
Usopp is supposed to be standing like that. I promise you, Usopp is supposed to be. Oh my goodness!
But what's Usopp gonna do in this situation though?
No, look, he doesn't have to do anything. He should be standing there looking this cool. Like in front with Haruden, Dory, and Broggy, the giants behind them. Come on, man.
Wait, was this Zoro's plan? No, this was Zoro's plan to just start killing giants?
Yes.
Oh, yes. See, his plan was just to cut. Yeah. That's what his plan would just be to cut. Yeah, so Zoro has no plan. His plan was to cut.
Was to cut, man. That's it, man. This is a cool looking panel, man.
It's a really cool panel. I think Kyurden is still a scrub, even though he looks cool in the panel.
He looks so cool, yeah, man.
You almost forget that he's a mock Vice victim. And if he's Stanson's captain, there's no way Stanson's stronger than Hyruden, so he's probably trash too. Yeah. And Dory and Broggy are Mr. 3 victims.
Who's the one on the far right?
Stanson.
Oh, Stanson.
Part of the New Giant Warrior Pirates?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's a really cool panel, I'll give you that, but the only person here that's actually like a threat is Zoro.
Yeah. Imudomi Reversi, like a whole bunch of scrub giants. Mm-hmm. So now they gotta kill all of them.
Yeah, and that last panel's I like that last panel. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
really breaking my
we
heart.
have to kill them all. It breaks my heart.
Oh, man.
I can't believe I have to do this. It's gonna suck. You see him smiling. I was gonna say, yeah. This is really breaking my heart. Mine bleeds for them, honestly. My chest aches too. We're all very reluctant, but you guys better brace yourselves.
No. The question is, if onepiece was Dobby reversing.
No, I think Dorian Broggy are stronger than Hyrule.
Okay, yeah.
Stronger than Hyrule.
But Hyrule would be shaking in his boots, man. He would not be smiling. He would not be smiling. But yeah, this chapter was not it for me, man.
It wasn't. I appreciate the Frankie power buff more than you, obviously.
Yeah.
I did like the part about Zeus and Nami doing something. It did suck that it was pointless because Zeus just got eaten by the worm. I do like that Jinbei and Frankie have some fights. They have a fight together. The first part was okay, but the way it ended, it really ruined the chapter for me. It makes it seem like there are no consequences.
And honestly, I don't like Sanji one tapping this God Snake.
No, I do, because I think Sanji's supposed to be fighting Gorosei.
Yeah.
So if he struggles against God's Knights, then that's a problem.
No, yeah. I mean, I know Sanji's way stronger than this guy, but like, I wanted Jinbei or someone else to be doing that. I really hope Oda brings more God's Knight who are more competent.
To Elbaph?
Yeah, to Elbaph.
I don't think many more. If anybody comes back, it'd be Shamrock, but I don't even think Shamrock's coming back. I think this is it.
This just can't be it. So after okay, so let's think about it. After Zoro and the giants free up the other giants, right? Who else we got? Sanji just one tap this guy.
Well,
Summers.
No, he's coming back.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come back, and then let's just say he has a matchup. He faces someone else. We got Summers. Summers just chilling. I think someone else is gonna fight.
It'll be Zoro or probably Zoro.
And then Luffy and Loki.
They're gonna take on Emu controlling Gunko.
Yeah. So unless Emu Domi reverses Loki,
no,
nothing exciting is happening.
If Emu Domi reverses Loki,
yeah, now that's a
real fight.
That's a real fight.
Yeah,
that's a good fight. Yeah.
The only one that God's Knight that's actually been like really threatening is Mafui.
Yeah.
That's it.
Why do you say that?
The one that discredited Dragon's entire existence.
Is that why you're saying that?
No, but like on God Valley, you see Garling, right?
Yeah.
But all you see Garling is fight defenseless, people that can't fight.
Oh, yeah.
When he had to go against a pirate, he got one tap twice in the same chapter.
You got low diff.
Exactly. And then we find out later that the God's Knights kept trying to get Shanks back, and they kept getting Team Rocket blasted away.
Yeah.
Summers in God Valley, before God Valley, we see Summers get beat up by Gabon. It was with one slash.
Yeah.
And then in God Valley, we see Rayleigh one tap Summers.
Yeah.
And now, Summers hasn't really fought anybody so far. All we see him is control a bunch of defenseless children.
Yeah.
And really, Gunko doing all the work with the arrow. Summers is just making it hard for anybody to touch him.
Yeah.
So that's all we see from Summers. Killingham, we see Killingham's monsters against the Giants, but we already established the Giants suck. But once you saw one Straw Hat, just Sanji came, simply cut Summers' thorns and bashes Killingham's head in with one kick.
Yeah.
The only one we've seen do actual damage is Mafui. I guess Shamrock beat up Loki, but remember, Loki was tied up.
Yeah. Do you think Loki would have stood a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Are we going with the theory that Shamrock's as Shanks?
Huh?
Are we going with the theory that Shamrock's as strong as Shanks?
When Shanks got infiltrated the Mary George, I think he was under Shamrock. I think Shamrock.
They said that Shanks is a rising star almost on par with Shamrock.
Shamrock, yeah.
Now we don't know if that's because the Gods Knight didn't know how strong Shanks was yet, or
True.
Or Shanks was actually weaker than him. We don't know that for sure, because it seems like when Shanks got to Mary Joie, he had just got roughed up by Blackbeard.
Yeah.
So maybe they were just underestimating him at that point.
Maybe, yeah. On another note, that SBS came out saying, like, mentioning rocks is the name of his sword.
Yeah.
Eclipse. I like that. I really like that. No, they didn't really mention the grade. It was, but
we're assuming it's a supreme grade.
Yeah.
At this point, like Rogers, Ace, Whitebeards, we already know Whitebeards and Mihawks. We know we assume Shanks is Griffin. Whatever sword Shamrock has, we assume that these are all supreme grades. Yeah. Like we already know Fujitora's blade is a supreme grade. All right.
Eclipse is like a perfect name, man. Let us know in the comments, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. What do you guys think about this chapter, man? How do you guys feel about Frankie's buff? What do you guys think about Dory and Brogy just breaking themselves free of this whole curse? What do you guys think about Usopp just running around screaming, like doing absolutely nothing, man? I can't believe it.
Usopp has been relegated to Chopper.
Yeah,
Relegated to Chopper. Only thing is, at least Chopper is cute. So at least Chopper can get fangirls, but Usopp has nothing going for himself right now.
Oda, please give him some sort of hockey, man. He has to give him Conquerors.
Wait, you think someone's gonna donate him hockey?
Wait, what?
You think someone's gonna donate Usopp hockey? What a waste of time.
Look, you know what? At this point, yes, I want it to be donated to him. He's part of the OG5. Remember the scene where they had their foot on the barrel?
Yeah,
like, he's part of the OG5.
I think you're expecting too much of Usopp.
No, but come on. He's supposed to be a brave warrior of the sea. You know what?
He's already brave.
At this point, at the end of Elbaph, I just want your theory. If he doesn't gain anything, I want your theory to come through. Like, I just want him to die. Just die as a brave warrior of the sea. We're gonna cry for you, but just like, you're at this point, and I'm gonna be serious here. Like, Usopp's gag character is not funny to me anymore. Like, his screaming and running around is not funny. Like, do something. Like, do something, and then you could go back to your.
I think it's stopping funny after Water 7. Because after he said I'm quitting the crew because I'm too weak, and then after Enies Lobby, like when he joins him back, and then he's still screaming around in Enies Lobby, and he's the only Straw Hat that didn't beat a CP0 agent, a CP9 agent, only Straw Hat. Frankie beat one. Well, I guess Robin, but she was tied up. So Luffy beat one, Zoro beat one, Sanji beat one, Nami beat one, Chopper beat one, and Frankie beat one. Usopp was the only Straw Hat that's when the gag stopped being funny to me.
So, like, his highest diff fight was Alabasta against that mole lady. His highest.
That was
My gosh.
Miss Merry Christmas. No, was it Miss Merry Christmas? I forget her name, but yeah, she's the only one.
Oh, come on, like it's gag character. It's not funny. Look, even Sanji has his moment, like his old gag moments where that's the anime. That's the anime because Toei doesn't like Sanji. That's not the Sanji is not like this in the manga. He is like that in the manga.
But it's not to a creepy extent. In the anime, he's sniffing Perona's butt. It's like it's a real life woman with woman parts. That's only anime. He was not like this in the manga.
Sanji got a sniff in. Oh my god.
Right? Sanji had. Okay, don't get me wrong. Sanji's a simp in the manga. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it's not to like a creepy degree like in the anime, where where in Fishman Island it becomes the entire essence of his character.
Yeah.
And then like he becomes he almost died. He became a danger to the crew because of it.
Yo.
He spent half the arc with his nose. I will say it was funny how when he saw the mermaids and he was crying, that was hilarious. Yeah. However, the rest of it where he loses all the blood and now it becomes a whole new arc because no one wants to give him blood, but he only lost the blood because he was simping. That's a specifically anime kind of tearing down his character.
Usopp, man, like he's the African, man. Come on, you gotta give him something, man. I'm rooting for the I'm rooting for the African.
Luffy's over Sanji, Jinbei, throw him a bone. Throw your boy Usopp a bone.
I know, right? Like,
for hockey.
No, Oda, throw Usopp a bone, please. Please, for the love of God, man. I can't have this guy running around Elbaph doing nothing.
But who's the best person right now to teach Usopp observation hockey? Luffy.
Nah, Luffy's not that type.
He's not a good teacher, but Luffy's the only one. No, Luffy has the best observation hockey other than Shanks in the series. Maybe Fujitora, but Shanks and Fujitora aren't teaching Usopp jack. Unless they run into the red hair pirates and then he runs into his father and Usopp teaches him. I'll accept that.
I'll accept that. Yeah.
Another thing about characters not dying, it's like he's getting to fairy tale levels.
I haven't really watched a lot of fairy tales. So
okay. So the theme of fairy tales is friendship and nobody actually dies.
Oh no!
Everybody just ends up Loki being a good guy at the end.
The power of friendship.
Yeah, it's
overcomes.
It's the strongest in any anime I've seen. It's like Care Bears. I kid you not. Fairy tales. It's like Care Bears. Or like literally the ending move against the main character Natsu against the final villain is all the other dragon slayers give their power to Natsu and he Care Bear. I'm sorry, Care Bear stares the main dragon to kill him.
Wow.
That's fairy tale, right? So but nobody ever dies. Except I guess the one main last villain. So Emu would die and that if anything. But nobody else in fairy tale ever dies except like five old dragons. But that's what One Piece is starting to feel like.
Yeah, honestly.
Like
I don't want to have to lose my joy by the end of One Piece, man.
No, I don't think we will. It's just I would appreciate it more if people died more often. It seems like Oda likes to have a big party at the end. And it's kind of hard to have a big celebration when you have to mourn some losses.
You have to mourn, yeah.
Because there was no party after Marineford. That's the only arc that was no real party.
Yeah. That's true.
And that's because Ace and
right,
Whitebeard died, right?
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, so because of that, we I think Oda changed his perspective. Because at the end of Alabasta, they had a huge party, but they thought that Pell died, but Pell walks away just fine.
Pell walks away, yeah.
So the party could happen, right? Doflamingo, who do we think died on
Dressrosa?
Yeah. I guess Law, if anything, but Law's fine.
Yeah, Law was fine. I don't think
nobody really.
Died, yeah.
No, nobody really was at struggle. It's the same thing on Wano. Nobody. I guess Izo and but nobody really cared about them.
Yeah.
So
Kinemon was supposed to die.
Yeah. So everybody had a jolly old time after. Yeah. So because of that, because Oda wants to have a big party at the end of everything, he doesn't kill his characters, which it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, just kill everybody like Dragon Ball Z. But at the same time I want there to be stakes.
Yeah.
I want it to be like if I want it to be a threat, just the threat of death.
Yeah.
That's all I need, the threat of death. But now I'm looking at it looks like no one's gonna die. For example, an anime like Attack on Titan,
right,
where they handle death very well.
Yeah.
Where they introduce a character. They get you involved with their character. They get you really like their character, and then they kill the character.
Yeah.
Right. Now Reiner should have died, obviously.
Of course.
But Erwin, Sasha, those deaths hit hard.
They really did. Yeah.
Right. Pixis.
Sasha was unexpected, man.
Yeah, it's not unexpected.
Yeah.
Very unexpected.
Unexpected.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. All right. So when an anime does something like that, like. You feel the stakes of the war that they're in. Yeah. Right? In Naruto, when Jiraiya dies, you feel the stakes of how strong pain is. Right? So but I think Oda was cooking in. That's why Marineford is frankly the best arc. because Marineford, you see when they lose. They do everything right. It seems like they're about to win, and then they lose. Yeah. Because you see the stakes of even the strongest pirate crew couldn't take down the Marines.
Yeah.
So you feel how strong they are. But like we're talking about earlier, the God's Knights don't seem threatening at all. The Gorosei, are you scared of any of the Gorosei right now?
No. I read something funny, right? Okay, I don't know if you heard Oda wrote the ending of One Piece and put it at the bottom,
of the ocean. Well, he threw it into the ocean. We know
he threw it into the ocean. I was watching this streamer react to the video, right? And one of the members in his chat was like, "It's in the bottom of the ocean next to Kid." I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I was dying. Oh my goodness, I couldn't stop laughing, yo. I'm like, yo, Kid fan base, y'all finished. Y'all so finished.
I like that.
Oh man,
I like that.
That made my day. That was too funny. Yeah. That's
I
cool.
wonder who's actually going to be dumb enough to actually go and search for it.
You just go there, a whole bunch of dead bodies. People attempting to find the One Piece.
Yeah, and there's like, guys, it's not real.
It's not real.
It's a TV show. It's okay.
It's okay. Oh man,
it is pretty cool that he did that.
You know what it is? He's created his own laugh tale in real life.
Yeah.
So
I just don't want to see any stories like, so and so got lost at sea going to go find the One Piece, which he can just wait a couple years to get the ending in the story.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not a true pirate then.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool that he left the ending of the story. Like, share, subscribe, man. We'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.
See you guys.